Welcome to AH Tutorials, where we show you how to work on cars. Today we're going to be working on a 04 to 08 Acura TL map light. So let's get to it. For this, we're going to be using some pretty common household tools. First, we're going to be using a flat screwdriver. And next, we're going to be using a size 8mm socket. And then a slight extension on a ratchet. The first thing you want to do to take off the map light is we're going to take off this centerpiece right here, this entire centerpiece. And the way you do that is you take your flathead and you're going to push it through this crack. And pull down on it like that. You can just pry it off real easy. After you pry that off, there's going to be plugs, and you're going to want to take these plugs out. There's one here, and there's also one here on the side. And the way you take these plugs out is there's a tab. You want to push down on this tab, and it just comes out. Same thing for this one. You just want to click on this tab, and then pull it out. It just comes out like that. After that, you want to take your ratchet with the 8mm on it, and there's going to be 4 bolts. One here on the bottom, and then also mirrored on the other side, one here, and then one here. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out, and that's how we're going to take off this console here. After all these bolts come out, this plastic console should come out as well. Like that. Now after you take off this plastic console, there's going to be another plug. And the tab's right here. You're going to want to push down on this tab and then pull out. And that's how this console comes out. Now we're just going to go ahead and put it all back in, show you how to do it. Now we're just going to put everything back together, show you how to do that. And we're going to get this plug, snap it back in. You should hear it click like this. Now after you do that, make sure these 2 wires feed through the hole so they don't get in your way. And then you want to line up all the holes where the screws were, where the bolts were, sorry. And then you can just finger tighten them. My gosh. Now that we have everything off, we're just going to go ahead and put it all back in. And you're going to put this plug back in. It should click once you have it like this. And then you want to feed these plugs back through the hole. And make sure all the holes line up. And after you do that, you can go ahead and take your 8mm bolts with it on the ratchet, and we can tighten these up. You don't have to put it on too tight, but make sure it does feel secure so it's not loose. And we can just put the rest on. You don't want to put these on too tight because if you do, you can break the plastic. So you do want to be careful of that. Now after you do that, we can go ahead and put the centerpiece in. And we want to put all the plugs back where it was. And this plug goes in this way. And make sure you hear that click. And then this plug can just go in after it. Now after you have that, you want to push it in from this side first. See how it has a little ridge? You want to push that in first, and then you can click up the top, like that. Everything works fine, and that's how you replace your map light. Thanks for watching.